The tail end of a tour that saw 3 tests and 5 one-day internationals, and it was wonderful to see cricket after a bit of rain around, and so a little bit of dampness on the track, but as the pitch report told us at the time, it was still very hard and still very good for batting. Virat Kohli won the toss again. He'd made a happy habit of doing it, and he said he wanted to chase because that is something he personally and his Indian team are very good at. This is how the two teams lined up then. India playing with the 2 wrist spinners and the finger spinner apart from 2 quick bowlers, and Sri Lanka making a lot of changes, playing a lot of all-rounders in their lineup. So, India winning the toss, choosing to field, and Sri Lanka opening with Niroshan Dickwella and Upul Taranga.
Ranmo Martinez, one of the umpires today. It's 22nd T20 International. It's both Sri Lankan umpires, home umpires for T20s. Uchirapalli Guruge, a little bit more experienced in his 29th.
Yeah, he's been a busy player. He's been a good player. But the strike rate is very good. The average, definitely he would want it to go up. Just 8 matches to Niroshan Dickwella in his T20 career.
To judge a T20 batsman, it's not about the average or the strike rate on its own. It's together. And if you are hitting 160, 170, I think there you've got a good player. Now Upul Taranga, I think he's got a lot of work to do. 114 plus 13, around 128, 130. You need a bit more impact than that.
Cut off, ready for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play!
It'll be Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. A hint of shape once again to the seamer. He's bowled really well. Flicked away, in the air, over square leg, will trickle away.
Got underneath that, no one in the deep. For the first 6 overs, just 2 fielders outside that ring. So Dickwella taking full toll. Virat Kohli straight away changes the fielder around. For a moment, I thought that might plug in the outfield because it's had a lot of rain. Look how slowly it trickles over.
Once again, the change of pace, but this time the line slightly different. Just helping it on its way. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. That was cheeky and done with a lot of confidence.
They are on their feet. They are loud. Niroshan Dickwella has just played a wonderful shot. Fine leg was moved to square leg because of the previous hit. He knows what line Bumrah will operate. Goes across and just make sure he touches that ball.
Yeah, that's why he's a tough batsman to bowl to. Roshan, you suddenly see him backing away and slapping it on the offside. Yeah, once again done it with ease.
It's risky. Risky because if he misses, he'll get hit. But even in South Africa, even in Australia, against the quicker, bigger men, Rabada or any others, he was brave enough to play this. He's played that from outside off stump. Yes, Bumrah, there's nothing you can do about it.
Pulled away with disdain. Over mid-wicket for 4.
Crack off the bat. Upul Taranga, it's a shot that's come into his game of late and he's playing it with authority. The little swing we saw, a little bit of seam we saw in the previous over has disappeared. Very sure that seam will be wet. The ball sliding on now.
Cleaned him up. Very well deceived. That's the comeback man for you. Slapped on the onside by the captain. Comes back with a very special delivery to knock Upul Taranga. The first wicket falling for Sri Lanka.
Classy bowling. Fantastic from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And what stands out is holding your nerve. Now remember, he's been hit for 1-4, but from the other end, runs have been flowing. He struck back. He's pulled India back into it. Upul Taranga for 5, 23 for 1.
Oh, Dilshan Munawira off in style.
That would give any batsman a lot of confidence. Standing tall, top of the bounce.
Over square leg this time, picking it from outside the off stump. Once again, the ball trickling to the boundary.
One in the deep. Take your chances early. That's the message for Munawira. Again, the knuckle ball, taking everything out of it. Sri Lankan batsmen, they got to be careful. They got to run harder between the wickets. His outfield not as quick as it was for the ODIs.
Goes in 2 out and clears beautifully.
What about that? What a way to greet the spinner to the crease. Gets outside the line. Such a different player. Looked very tense, used hard hands in the ODI we saw. And today he's timing it sweetly in T20 cricket.
This time, straight over the bowler's head. Once again, back-to-back sixes.
Great awareness. Long off, move to deep extra cover. And what does Munawira do? He does this. He moves further outside leg stump. The ball is sliding on. Sri Lanka going along nicely.
Oh, that's why he is good. Jasprit Bumrah trying once again to be cheeky, trying to reverse scoop him, only ending up in losing his off stump. The second wicket falling for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, big blow. Very big blow. But this is good captaincy. The field that was set. And even better from Bumrah, because he was not allowing Dikwela to go the other way. 17 to Dikwela, Sri Lanka 46 for 2.
And the second setback to the Sri Lankan batting. Angelo Matthews is in at number 4.
That's what he'll do. He'll look to bat deep into the innings. Well, a chance too many, I have to say. Even the 3 boundaries that he scored were all innovative. That's a massive win for Bumrah.
That's a good shot. We'll run away for 4 for Matthews.
I think what Matthews, with all his experience, will look to do is to make use of the extra pace that Akshar Patel delivers these deliveries. He won't slow it down and try and fire it in. And if it is around the pads, he'll use the extra pace to lance it for a boundary. That's exactly what he's done. And he's given it a real thump, and then go for a boundary as well. Once again, the angle that Akshar Patel creates angling into the pads around the middle and leg stump, allows the batsman to use the angle and hit it for the mid-wicket area.
Clears the field now. Shane Munawira is having a lot of fun here. Taking full advantage of the field restrictions inside the first 6 overs. And Sri Lanka galloped to 60.
Yes. Only 2 fielders inside, beg your pardon, outside the 30-yard circle, and that's what Munawira is doing, and that's a very good cricketing shot. Oh, beauty, real beauty. Tossed it up just a little bit around the off stump, got the ball to turn, and the umpire has asked for the TV umpire to come and tell us whether Angelo Matthews had raised his foot, had he dragged it outside the crease.
Is there something behind? I'm not quite sure there is actually. There's got to be some part grounded behind the crease. On the crease is not good enough. Need to go 1 frame back on this one, I think, because the stumps are already broken here. Right, here we are. Is there a little bit on the outside of the right foot inside? It's not an easy call to take here. The umpire is not certain. He's got a rule in favor of the batsman. But certainly on the stump, Mike, he looked in trouble. But I think I know what the decision's going to be. Oh, well, he's given it out. Well, that is an excellent call from the umpire, because he's, I think, gone with the stump mic, the stump camera as the determining factor. But what a good ball from Chahal and top work from Dhoni.
Absolutely. I think he tossed it up just a little bit, got the ball to turn. It's a big wicket. Angelo Matthews out stump for 7. And Dhoni, of course, Quicksilver gathering and remove the bowls 1 goal. 62 for 3.
Oh, that's a good shot. That'll go the distance. Right, you wanted to know what Munawira is going to do? That is what he's going to do.
This is a terrific shot. Lovely use of the feet. Didn't get too close to the ball, because the last few deliveries have been without boundaries, so he wanted to hit it in the air. That's why he didn't get too close to the ball, and that's a good connection. Very good connection. Good use of the feet too.
Right, is he connected on this one? Yes, he has, once again. Gee, that boundary rope made no sense there. Tossed it up after a couple of flat deliveries to see if Munawira would take the bait. He did, and he's deposited the ball way beyond the boundary rope.
And once again, what lovely use of the feet. Just a little hop and a skip, and the ball is into the side screen. This is a lovely shot again, presenting a straight bat. Lovely cricketing shot.
That is beautiful. Really, this man is made for T20 cricket. 49 now of 25 balls. It's his highest score in T20 internationals. There is, and it's well connected. Always on the cards. There was a big shot coming, but he's done well to connect here as Priyanjan.
Yes, this was bowled a little bit shorter and on the leg stump as well, so he was able to transfer his weight quickly onto the back foot.
Akshar Patel, Dilshan Munawira has looked very good. That's his 50. And it's come off just 26 balls, 5 fours and 4 sixes, and a phenomenal rate of scoring. The strike rate is almost 200. Evening, Karthik.
Evening, Roshan. It's been a stunning 50.
Well, he's lost his bat, and also he's bowled. Sweaty gloves, I'm sure. He went hard, and well, he tried to hit it really hard and lost his bat completely. It was a short delivery, and look what happens here. And he just gets castled. Unfortunate, but then Dilshan Munawira has to go.
He goes for 53. It's 99 for 4. Oh, goes for it. That's exactly what they were trying to do. Stay out of his arm. But this time, getting right underneath it. Thisara Pereira.
Well, he's a great hitter of the ball. He can hit the ball long and hard. He's a powerful striker. Down the wicket. Wasn't really there, but a big swing. Look how high and far that went.
Once again, trying to make him drag from outside the off stump.
Oh, plays on. Plays on. Sri Lanka loses Thisara Pereira. That's very unfortunate. He was looking to play that square cut, looking to hit it hard, and chopped it back.
Yeah, 7 deliveries before being dismissed, and he's had a swing at each and every one of them. And this time, once again, the same ploy, making him drag from outside the off stump, shorter in length, only getting a chopped on. Thisara Pereira goes for 11, it's 113 for 5.
Again, that's a wrong arm, that's given. He's been deceived for the second time. This time, the appeal been upheld. The previous one went over the stumps.
Yeah, he had trouble reading him, and that's exactly what's happened. Prodding forward and getting hit on the back leg. A very easy decision for umpire Ranmo Martinez.
So Dasun Shanaka goes 3 balls for nothing. It's 113 for 6 at the end of 14 overs.
Has he found the gap? No, he hasn't. In fact, Chahal makes a mess of it. Welcome boundary.
Could have been a wicket there. Chahal making good ground, get to the ball. Somehow misses it. It's a short delivery. Prasanna was quick on that. He made good ground, but unable to get hands to it.
Well, the captain's not happy, the bowler's not happy. Tries to hit that in the air. He does. And finds Kohli. He doesn't drop any.
It was a shortish delivery. It's been difficult to put Kuldeep Yadav out of the park. Couldn't get the timing. It was an easy catch for Virat Kohli.
Sikuge Prasanna. He's gone for 11. It's 134 for 7. Surudana gets hold of that one. Not the way to end the over for Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Zahir Khan, you called this.
But the field placement gave it away. As soon as you have fine leg and square leg up, you hope the bowler is looking for a slower option.
Oh, lovely shot. Attempted Yorker. 150 for Sri Lanka.
Lovely shot. Anticipating Yorker. Giving himself a bit of room to play that shot. Mid-off and covers was up.
Short one, top edge. More useful runs. 2 bounces for 4, so the over ends well for the Sri Lankans. Oh, cute. Ashan Priyanjan starts off the 20th with a cheeky boundary.
You don't see these shots often. Look at that. It was way down the leg side. Anticipated it well.
He just enough. Shied away, but just enough from Priyanjan. Priyanjan clubs that. Has he got all of it? Yes, he has. It goes all the way. Look at them. They haven't had much to cheer. They're all behind this one from Ashan Priyanjan.
Picked it up nicely. Standing deep in the crease. And look at that noise.
Where will he go? Can he finish with a flurry? It's the last ball of the innings. Gets bat on ball. So just a single off the last ball takes Sri Lanka to 170 for 7. I believe that's just the pass score.
It was an innings with a fine top and a fine tail, but a little iffy in between. See, Munavira, 53 from 29, enjoyed the format, and then Priyanjan held the innings together before Isuru Udana finished it off in style with 19 of 10 balls. So Sri Lanka got to 170. They actually recovered to get to 170. The wrist spinners did well for India. Chahal was a touch expensive, but he picked up 3 wickets, and Kuldeep Yadav was excellent. 4 overs, 2 for 20 after Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Bumrah had bowled the difficult overs and done just about enough in there. But Akshar Patel's none for 29 contributed as well. It meant India had to get a very gettable 171 at 8.55.
Go square, you get a boundary. Short and wide. And with no cover, that's asking for trouble.
Well, they pulled that fielder in from deep point. And they pulled him because Rohit Sharma does tend to play that shot. But here it is Rahul. He was given room around the off stump. Short and wide, as you said. And he's grabbed it.
Gets it fine. Oh, it passes Malinga. So big first over for India. They've got 12 of it. Rohit Sharma just playing it so fine. Lasithmalinga just couldn't get across. Just over cover. He'll get a boundary. That was pitched up and wide, and Lokesh Rahul deliberately looking to scoop it over cover. Look at this deliberate shot. There's no man behind cover, so just steering it over cover. And this is high. Somebody should take it. Tisara Pereira underneath it, and that's the first wicket. Lasithmalinga has got Rohit Sharma, and Sri Lanka have made the breakthrough. That's a big one for the Sri Lankans.
It's a huge one. But Rohit Sharma didn't anticipate that the late movement of the ball will defeat that shot. He was looking to play it over mid-wicket. It's a late movement. Look at that. Look where Tisara Pereira. His heart would have been in his mouth. Good catch. Lasithmalinga strikes for Sri Lanka, getting Rohit Sharma out. 22 for 1.
Short and wide, punched off the back foot. That goes away for 4. That was a slow one. And Rahul picked it early.
Well, he waited for it. You can see how he's held back on the shot. He knew exactly where the fielder was. He's held back on the shot and then hit it away from that fielder there at deep cover.
Choose the call. They are quick, they go for it, and they make it.
Because they were assertive. Soon as the shot was played, the call was 2 and the heads were down. Not many boundaries have been hit, only 4 boundaries in the Indian innings, but they're running quite a lot.
Trying to play around with the bowler's psyche there, KL Rahul. Any movement, the spinner is always thinking, is he trying to go inside out or is he going to go slog sweep? Got some protection there, deep mid-wicket. Oh, what a catch! What an outstanding catch there by Shanaka.
That's when Shanaka made that look spectacular. Not sure he had to dive like that, but the important thing from Sri Lanka's point of view is that he's held on to it. Lokesh Rahul, he was looking very, very good. No, he did need to dive.
Russell,
He did.
Russell, that was outstanding, brother.
It certainly was. Lokesh Rahul's gone. 24 of 18, India 42 for 2.
Beautiful. Once again, disdainful from Virat Kohli. Couple of shimmies. Hitting it so far, didn't even bother looking.
Good use of the feet. And the first ball of Sikuge Prasanna's over, so straight away under pressure. That's coming our way, Karthik. That's coming our way.
Delicate. And has got some pace to it. Munavira won't be able to stop. A welcome boundary to India.
Another type of dab. Effective dab. Bit of extra pace.
Pulled away. Welcome with the boundary.
Effortless. With the fielders in the circle, or if he had everyone on the boundary line, that was 4. That's how well Virat Kohli picked the gap.
This time punched on the offside. Once again into the gap. Another boundary.
The crowd loving it. This is a masterclass. He waits, gets on his toes. And places that to perfection.
Swung away. Oh, not too far from the man at mid-wicket. Another boundary.
Oh, that's a jab for 4. Now that ball has travelled across the turf quicker than almost anything you'd see, and it's come off a jab. 50 of the partnership in 33 balls.
Quick hands. Just muscled it. Wide-ish mid-on. Even though the fielder was there to protect that boundary, didn't really have any answers to that.
Now from Manish Pandey for 6. He's playing his part in this game is Manish Pandey. Very accomplished, experienced T20 cricketer is Pandey. They're doing this in style now. These 200 comes up in the 12th.
Picked it up beautifully. Opened his front leg. Even though it was outside off, he'll get enough power to put it over the boundary line.
Oh, he picks the gap for 4. That's a fine shot. Very little of Manish Pandey's from the textbook, but a lot of it is initiative. He's a very inventive player.
Manish Pandey called Matthews bluff. Had the third man up, fine leg up. Usually you don't see bowlers bowling a quicker delivery.
.106 for 2.
Now this one is in the gap. Won't be a 4 though.
Peels off another 50 does Virat Kohli of just 30 balls. It's just a run machine, that bat. And he's found good company here in Manish Pandey, who's just opened up in the last couple of overs. And India are motoring. If Sri Lanka don't get a wicket in the next 2 overs, this game is over, I think.
Absolutely. Using his feet this time, Virat, knowing that the fielder at long off,
Oh, almost cleaned up Pandey. Oh, that was travelling. No chance for the fielders in the deep. Lasithmalinga concedes a boundary.
Well, that was what I was saying. Tremendous reflexes. Have a look at this. Oh, gee, that was hit with some power.
Now he's walked across the stumps and he's hit that hard. That's in slow motion. Yeah, look at him between the wickets. Not happy with Manish Pandey. He was expecting him to come back.
It's a good call. Very good call from Manish Pandey.
150 on the board. Touch. He wants to get back. Got that in covered, he seems to say.
I think he would have struggled. He would have struggled. He would have been run out. He's quick, but this time I think he would have been run out.
Single off every ball. Sri Lanka just not able to create any pressure even with the fielders coming in, maybe to build a few dot balls. That gets away from Malinga, gets away from Dickweller. That's not for height. That no ball, I believe, is a front foot no ball. That's why Richard Pandey was pointing out the crease.
Yes, it was down the leg side as well. So either way, they would have been an extra run. But now what India gets is a free hit.
That's why that's a no ball. Good. Kultaranga. He hit it well. Couldn't beat the fielder.
Yes, but when batsmen cannot hit the free hit for a boundary or a six, they get very upset. And that's what happened with Virat Kohli. To the free hit, no danger of getting out. So he smashes the leg guards.
He's huffing and puffing, but certainly is finding the middle of that bat. 2 balls in Malinga's spell, 1 for 26 so far. It's a good return, but not good enough. Sri Lanka way short on wickets.
Yes, I think the equation is going to boil down to pretty much run a ball. 15 needed, 13 deliveries in which to get them.
2 overs for 15. Who knows? 1 good over, an over for 3 or 4. Someone comes up with it.
And a wicket.
And that last over could be tight.
Absolutely, a wicket or 2. I'm surprised, therefore, that Malinga has been used in the 18th over itself. I thought he'd probably be used in the 19th over.
Oh, flicks that away. It's not going to be tight. Malinga bowls out. It's across the stumps. And we've seen those strong wrists many a time today. Yes.
Bottom man, bottom man. Beautiful use of the bottom man.
Oh, she's hit that. He's hit that in the air. Dasun Shanaka takes it on the boundary line. Slower ball from Isurudana. Those wrists came into play. But he hit it a little too high this time, Virat Kohli.
Yes, he got the elevation, he got the height, but not the distance. But what an innings the Indian captain has played. Once again, you're looking to get that bottom man into play. It's just that slower delivery. Maybe he was a bit tired. And that's a good catch, that. Very good catch. He's upset with himself. He wants to finish things off. He hasn't been able to do it. Is there a twist in the tail? Is there a twist in the tail? Virat Kohli out for 82, 161 for 3.
Pandey's on strike. Carves that through the offside. There'll be a couple. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is the new batsman and he's at the non-striker's end. Virat Kohli just didn't get the distance.
So 2 dot balls in that over, the previous one, which he was upset about, not being called wide. And then this, the wicket dot ball. 2 dot balls in the over. 8 needed now from 8 till.
72 was the previous highest by an Indian captain in a chase. Suresh Raina. That'll be 4. 4 runs required. Correction, not in a chase by the highest score by an Indian captain. Suresh Raina made 72 versus Zimbabwe.
The slow delivery was pretty good, but it was wide.
Scores are level. Opportunity for Pandey. Score he's made in T20 50. His highest 48 prior to this. All the fielders now in the circle. He's made change of mind, long on, mid-wicket go out. Goes over the top, that's 50, that's the game. Finishes it off in style, Manish Pandey. Clean sweep in the tests, clean sweep in the ODIs, and India win by 7 wickets. Clean sweep on tour.
Yes, this is a magnificent performance from a magnificent young Indian team. They've been untroubled. This is the one game you can say that they were stretched a little bit because it went down to the final over. But they had enough ammunition left. That's exactly what's happened right throughout this tour, whether it is tests or whether it was one-day cricket and now this T20. They've won with plenty of gas in the tank. Plenty of gas in the tank. There's the captain, Virat Kohli.
Well, Sri Lanka had their moments, but only just when they got Rohit Sharma for 9 and then Rahul after a brisk 24. But once Kohli and Pandey got in, Kohli's 82 was an imperious innings, and Pandey, after providing support, finished it off in style with 51 from 36 balls. Sri Lanka had many bowling options. They chose to use 6. Isuru Dana got a wicket, as did Lasithmalinga, and Siku gave Prasanna as well, though Akila Dhananjaya posed a few questions with none for 28 from his 4 overs. Virat Kohli was man of the match. He took home a bag full of trophies. There was also a man of the series award, but to no one's surprise, it was Virat Kohli as well. This is how it ended then eventually from the Premadasa Stadium. Sri Lanka 170 for 7, a competitive score, but not quite enough. And India coasting with 4 deliveries left to win by 7 wickets. It also capped off a fantastic tour for India, winning everything. They won all 9 matches that were on offer to take their place in history. Across all 3 formats, India won the series 9-0. I hope you enjoyed the highlights.